What's going on, melon farmers? D-Mac back with another episode of the Hamilton Huskies franchise mode on NHL 21. If you haven't already, scroll down, hit that like button, and hit subscribe with the bell icon for new videos coming all the freaking time. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos so far. I've really enjoyed putting them out, and here we are about to start the Year 5 regular season with the Hamilton frickin' Huskies, man. So first thing we are going to do, I am going to jump over to the contract screen. I'm going to see what we're dealing with here. It was, something tells me, it'd be in the system. Yeah, Dominic Cahoon. He's making $3.4 million sitting in the minors because he does not fit anywhere. So you know what, we are going to move on from Dominic Cahoon, and I don't know what we want to get back for him. I'm not 100% sure. So you know what? Let's just go to add item. Look at the value on this team. Oh my goodness. So now where the hell is he? I think he's way down at the bottom, right? Where's Dominic Cahoon? If we can find him, man. If we can find him, he's way down here. Yeah, absolutely lowest value possible. Everybody friggin' wants him. And the Arizona Coyotes actually need to take on some friggin' cap. But what could we get back? If we, you know what, we're going to go to like skaters matching block. They have got Patrick Nemeth, who is a defensive defenseman, fits on pairing 3, but I don't need him for 3 years, you know. Is that Kevin Miller? No, I don't need like any of these guys. What about like E. Johnson? He's a two-way guy. We don't know, man. Radko, he's another one. He fits everywhere, but what about like goalies? No, they don't have any goalies matching blocks. What if I got traded Dominic Cahoon for a 7th round pick? And honestly, I would love to retain some of his salary. That's like 100%. You know what? That's what I want to do because I know we're near the cap floor. So I would retain half of his salary, but it's going to have to be bumped up to like a 5th round pick. Now let's see if that'd go through. I don't know, man. We need to retain some salary because we're right at the floor as well, you know? So proposed trade rejected. No, they don't want to go for it. I'm still going to retain salary on him. Simply because, yeah, like I said, man, we are right at the floor. And rejected. Wow, okay. So you know what I think we're going to have to do? I think we are going to have to go to, well, first off, we need to go to edit lines because we have to kind of do that anyway. I don't like the fact that there's no bonus on this third line at all right now. But I do like this line. It was, who was it? Alexander Fortin. He's a two-way guy. We got a two-way guy, and we got a two-way guy. So 3 two-way forwards. That could be part of the reason why we're maybe not having so much luck. So if I went to roster moves, what do we have that we could maybe move on from? It was, or that we could move to, right? It was, what about like Sasha Schmalevsky, Dominic Cahoon? That's just going to show how he fits down there, right? So it would have to be like, what is McShane? He's a playmaking center. He's 24 years old. I could bring him up. So I think we'll try him maybe. And then in the NHL, we have to go way down to the freaking bottom here. And it would be like, wasn't Olsen, was it? No, it was Fortin. And he kind of fits on the third line. That's the thing, right? We had Fortin, we had Ely. And we had, Olsen. He fits very well. Fortin fits somewhat well. Remy Ely fits relatively well, I guess. So let's see if this will work. Yeah, sure. We're still kind of messing with things. We're trying to find the right way to do this, right? I might cut a whole bunch of this stuff out. So there's Olsen. Yep. And then if we were to just throw a playmaker out there or something, maybe that could help a little bit. It rose it up a little. Now, what if we were to throw like Liam Howell out there? There's a +1 anyway, so wouldn't it be amazing if we could just swap all these lines out? Oh, there you go. Make the 4th line the 3rd line. Oh, man. All right, so you know what? I'm going to leave the I'm going to keep the third line just like this. I know our third line is absolutely atrocious right now, you know? Oh, man. What about Jake Virtanen with... Nah, it's like, no, you can't really you can't really trade anybody out, right? That could be +3, but I don't want Larkin and Ryan McFarland. I do not want them split up, not even a little bit, man. So he's yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna mess around with our special teams and everything. Like I said, I know our third line just took a massive hit, but Alan McShane, the playmaker. What if I wonder if like Dominic Cahoon would still get a +1 on that third line, eh? They would. Okay. So what if I moved Howell over here? So it's a two-way playmaker, power forward. He's decent enough defensively. He's got top 9 forward potential. We get him in the NHL now. He could be a legitimate third or fourth liner next year. And Dominic Cahoon, will still work on moving him. He's got like no damn chemistry at all. You know, the funny thing is I moved Cahoon up to the top line and he still fits there. That's the thing, right? So, I don't know. Anyway, that's what we'll have to go with. I'm going to fix the special teams, so I will see you guys in a couple of minutes, and then we will continue on, and we will actually get this 5th season started. All right, so we've got our special teams kind of dealt with here. I'm going to just take you guys through it really, really quickly. We got Dylan Larkin, Ryan McFarland, Dominic Cahoon with Dougie Hamilton and Morgan Riley. I know we would probably get a +5 if we moved Morgan Riley. Yeah, we would get a +5. So you know what, actually, yeah. I'm going to move Ghost and Hamilton up here because I do want those 2 defensemen. There's a couple of defensemen I do want to get power play points anyway. And Morgan Riley is one of them, you know. And then on the 4-man power play, McFarland, Larkin, Lucas Raymond, and Dougie Hamilton. We got Heponiemi, Virtanen, Andreas Janssen, and Ghost. On the penalty kill, Cahoon, Delorier, Pesci, and Soucy, Giovanni Smith, Remy Ely, Mikey Anderson, and Morgan Riley. And on the 3-man penalty kill, we did have to put Ryan McFarland out there with Soucy and Pesci, and then Dominic Cahoon with Mikey Anderson and Dougie Hamilton. So we are pretty well set up. Now we're just going to back out of this, except we do have to deal with the minors. I'm not overly worried about them, though. That's not exactly something I'm really worried about, so we're just going to jump on ahead and we are going to jump into the first part of this season. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to jump on ahead to the end of the preseason, and we're going to see how this team decides it wants to do. So we're just going to skip one day past the Ottawa Senators game there to end the preseason. They want to give me Nemeth. I was looking at Nemeth, but no, I'm not giving you frickin' McGrattan for him. Get that idea out of your damn head, man. So, Ottawa signed promo nights. So, yeah, 2-0 win, 6-4 win, so we're 2-0-0. What do we got moving forward, man? Overtime win. Tampa, nice win. Buffalo, nice win. So, we're looking decent in the preseason. 3-1 win. We're 6-0, man. Holy crap-a-moly. Are we going to go a perfect 7-0? We did! We actually went 7-0 in the preseason. Oh, man. Could that be a glimpse into the future, like at things to come? I want to see who did what, man. We got Ryan McFarland with a beauty. 10 points in 7 games. Raymond with 9. Larkin with 9. Virtanen with 9. Heppo with 8. Beautiful. Ghost with 7. Janssen, Riley, Hamilton. Giovanni Smith again. Man, sometimes he shows the hell up. I want to see how his career has looked. I think he's played 3 years with us, and he has gotten, 48, 59 of his career points. Oh, I guess I could have just looked down at the Detroit one where he played 21 games, right? Oh, man. So, yeah, he has got 59 points over the course of 3 seasons. Has not missed a game. Not a huge penalty-taking guy, but he is a -8 over those 3 years. So that's maybe not amazing, but I'm pretty fine with how he's performed. And the fact that Liam Howell is still only 76 overall, I do hope he can grow maybe a little bit at least while he's here, just to at least become an NHL-ish good enough player. Because I would like him and to keep him around, you know. I do like Liam Howell. And I wouldn't mind having him on the team. Now we had Nick Delorier, Brett Pesci, Mikey Anderson, Remy Ely, Dominic Cahoon. Those guys were a minus. That's not quite so great. And Austin Wagner. The only guy on the team to not get a point. But let's look over at goaltenders where Philip Gustafsson did not look amazing. His goals against average wasn't that bad. It was his save percentage because I don't think he faced a lot of shots, So then we got Adam Werner, who played one game in the preseason and got a shutout. It was the very first game of the damn preseason. He played against Florida. All right, so what we're going to do now, because I don't really think there's anything I would like to change on this team, so I think we're just going to get past October, see how everybody's doing, see how the team is doing, and we're just going to move on to November 1st and see how we feel then, baby. All right. No, don't worry about assigning scouts or anything like that. Pretty sure we still got I never turned the injuries off. Burnaby player Ernesto Thomas. Not worried about that. It's a great way to start the season. Back-to-back 3-1 victories is a great way to start the season. Up against Ottawa. What are we going to do against them, baby? Come on. Big freaking loss, man. Oh, my goodness. But we're still 3-1 to start, and I'm not over. That's fine. No. I don't. I just don't care. Come on. Let's go. Let's go ahead. Oh, San Jose. Another 1-0 victory. We could be scoring more goals here, but I mean, I'm happy. You know what? Best lines yet again. Come on now. Figure it out, coach. Burnaby. Oh my God, man. Burnaby is having crazy problems right now. Okay, so we're 6-1-1 to start, and I've got no beef with that. And I think one of my favorite things, 7-1-1 to start. That's where you want to start. But the thing that I really like about that is the fact that, as I said before, Philip Gustafsson has like 84 poise or something like that now. So it's like under pressure, he does very well. Anyway, let's back out of this crap and let's see how everybody's looking. Look at this. Ryan freaking McFarland, 13 points in his first 9 games of the season. And Morgan Riley right behind him. Jake Virtanen doing well. Janssen doing well. Larkin, Cahoon's doing good. They're a -2. I think that's going to be the weak spot on our team, obviously, is going to be that third line. But, man, I can't tell you how happy I am with this team, though, man. It's like, very, very happy camper. Liam Howell gets his first NHL goal at some point. The only guy on the team without a point is Nicolas Deslauriers, but that is fine. He's 33 years old. We got him this year and next, and then we are going to have to move on from him. But now jumping forward to Ryan McFarland, man, 13 points in 9 games. That contract is looking pretty damn good, isn't it? 9.4. He had 94 points last season. He had a 62-goal season, and he's looking like he's about to do more of the same. If he can keep it up and keep going like he did last year, like he is doing this year, I see no reason why 2-3 years from now he's a point-per-game player or better by the time he's like 24, 25. I think he could be really climbing up there, man, in career points, as opposed to games played and stuff like that. I think he's got an unreal future. All right, so we're back to reality here. I don't want to change a damn thing. That was a pretty freaking good month. That was a pretty damn good month. So we're just going to skip on ahead and see if November treats us with the same luck we had in October, where we had no injuries. We were fine. Oh, there we go. What a great way to start the month of November, man. Another win, my God. Okay, we finally took a loss, but we're 9-2-1 in our first 12 games. I got no beef with that. I don't like getting shut out, though. Don't get shut out too often, man. Are we going to be one of those teams that repeats as, oh no, Dylan Larkin has a pulled groin? Oh, man, and he's a playmaker. Okay, if I go to edit lines manually, I might have to throw some trash up on that top line, man. So I think I'm going to have to put Heppo up here. Or no, not Heppo. I'll throw Cahoon up here. And I'll throw Heppo up here. I'll throw Liam Howell here. And we do have a scratch forward, right? We have 2 of them. We got McShane, who's a playmaker, and I think that gives us a plus. No, it doesn't give us a +1. Why doesn't that give us a +1? Or was it Olsen? Kyle Olsen. I think he might fit a little better. There we go. Okay, we got that +1. Third line still very weak, but now I got to go through here and see what happened here. We got McFarland, Cahoon, Hamilton goes, so I need to switch him out. And then I need to... So what do we got right now? Two-way forward, playmaker, power forward, sniper, defender. So what if I was to... That's the best we're going to do right now, you know? Then we'll go to the 4-man, that's fine. Penalty kill, that's fine. 3-man penalty kill, totally fine. I got no beef with that. Let's continue on. It's going to be a good year for rookies. Maybe we could think about moving on from somebody at some point. Maybe we could even get ourselves a damn good draft pick and pick up a player that's like 1 year out or something. Like, look at this. We're just continuing on. All right, hold on. That says continue. I want to wait until after the Boston game. There we go. I want to see when his injury is until. So we're gonna back off, go to team management. I tried my best not to see that, you know. So where is Dylan Larkin? The 24th. That's today. Okay, he's got a playable injury. So we'll skip he should be fine. You know what? He should be fine. I'm just gonna look at that. Andreas Janssen leading the freaking parade, man. He's got you know what? Actually, advanced day. We're gonna skip one more game. That's it. And then all of the lines, once I put Dylan Larkin back out there, all the lines should pretty much fix themselves, right? So then we'll take Howell, put him over here. That was what our lines were they not? Okay, yeah, it just like didn't update for a minute there. I was like, what are we talking about here? So we go back to centers. We throw Larkin, back out there. And our lines are looking real solid. Special teams. We can take Morgan Riley and we can move him. Boom. I think everything should be pretty much back to normal now. And the penalty kill, blah-bitty-bobbity gobbledygook. And we are good. All right, so let's jump back into the calendar. And November is pretty much done. But we are just going to get through the final, 3 games? Yes, the final 3 games of this month. We are going to get through, and then we're going to see how everybody on the team is doing. We're 14-6-1. That's a pretty decent place to be. Sean Walker, 2 years left, $1.1 million. I want to take a look at him, man. I want to take a peek at this guy. Two-way guy, fits top 4. You know, decline. I just don't have any use for him. You know, there's another win. Nice. Let's end it on a high note, baby. There we go. Ending November 16-6-1, man. Let's do it. Andreas freaking Janssen is killing it for us, man. So let's go in. Let's take a look and see how everybody's doing. Andreas Janssen, 26 points for him. 25 for Jake Virtanen. My God, he is like killer since he came to this team. Look at this. Since he got here, 62 points, 66 points, 30 goal scorer. Freaking 20. He's on pace for like, what is he on pace for? For 88 points or something this year? I know that's going to fall off the map a little bit, but it's like the pace he's on is redonkulous. Now, Ryan McFarland fell off the map, but he's been without Larkin. So that top line, I imagine, didn't really perform all that well. Lucas Raymond is really kind of not doing it, you know? But again, I guess maybe that's because Larkin was gone. Not 100% sure. Dominic Cahoon is proving that he can be very, very decent on this team. You know, it's just one of those things. Let's take a look at how the goaltenders are doing. Philip Gustafsson with a .917 and a .231 in 16 games played, man. Werner, not doing amazing, but he's not awful. You know, we don't need him to be a ridiculous backup goalie. He's really not going to be playing that many games, you know? So let's just continue on the path that we're on right now. Let's get through December. We'll get to January freaking 1st, and then we'll see, is there going to be anybody that is eligible for an extension? Is there going to be anybody that we're going to want to give an extension to? Let's just get through December, see how we feel, see how the team is performing. You know what? Let's go to View Draft Class. Let's see what we're looking at. I'm not 100% sure where we're going to be picking, in the 20s somewhere. They're saying 25, 26, something like that. This guy plays in an A-plus league. Nelson Aronson. Do we have any scouts? No. I don't think we have like any scouts, right? Tony Levo, 2 points in 18 games. Again, in an A-plus league. He's playing on either the Oh no, he's playing on the third pairing, but he's a 6'4", 197 freaking defenseman. A left defender that shoots left, that's fine. I would like to keep an eye on this guy. Mikhail Vishnevsky, 6'3", 199 pounds. Center, could be a playmaker, could be two-way, could be power forward. It's hard to freaking tell. Do we have any Russian scouts? Yeah, like I said, I don't think we have any scouts, you know. And that'd be all they have for his stats, right? But anyway, 20 games in, he's doing all right. Then we got Xander Sumal. He's playing for the Mississauga Steelheads on the top line there. 11 points in 24 games. He's a plus 13. He's 5'11", 180. I would pin him as a playmaker. Ladislav Orshog. Is that his name? Orshog? I don't want to get that too wrong. Hugo Demers, we got 9 points playing for the Ramparts. He's a plus 12 playing on their top pairing. I like that. I like the fact that he plays top pairing. Who else do we got? Gary Zhao. I'm not sure how you say that. Shao. Something like that. 9 points in 23 games for the Portland Winterhawks at the WHL. Plus 6. Left defense playing on their top pairing. 9 points. He's looking... He doesn't look too bad. But I think Demers and Levo are the two guys I'm going to be focusing on just right now. Anyway, we're going to back out, keep going through December. Let's get through this month, see how we feel. Huge friggin' loss to St. Louis, man. What do they want? They want McGrattan. I'm not giving you a freaking goalie prospect. He's going to be NHL ready around the time like Gustafsson is, early 30s or something like that. That's when he's going to be ready. There we go. A couple of wins in a row to get ourselves back on track. What's that? 4 wins in a row there. So we're on a bit of a streak. 5 wins in a row. Let's keep it going against the Panthers, man. We got a killer record. Let's go. 6 wins in a row. Another 2-0 win against Florida. 6 in a row is as far as we're going to go. But we're almost at the halfway point of the season. We don't have 10 regulation losses yet. But we're damn close now. I'm not giving you McGrattan. And we only got one more game left in this year. Then it's 2025. And we're 23-10-3. Man, we kind of fell off the edge of the world there for a second. But it is January 1st. Andreas Janssen still leading the team. First thing I want to do is go to view contracts. See, is there anyone that wants an extension? We got like Remy Ely. He wants to come back. What's he sitting at? He's even. He has 16 points. He's on pace for like 35 points on that third line. And if you look at his all-around stats, he is solid. He's 29. He's in his second season with us. He's on pace to do a tiny bit better offensively than he did last year. He's not a huge penalty taker. I do like Remy Ely, and I'm sure he wouldn't cost very much. Sasha Smilevsky is killing it in the minors right now. He has played a total of 9 games for us, though. I don't know why he would want to stick around here. After that, we got Walford, who has not played. Who else do we got? Howell wants to come back, but he has 4 goals in 36 games. That's it. 4 goals and nothing else, man. I might have to trade off like Howell with maybe like Schmalevsky and Howell together. Maybe trade those guys off and get maybe a better fit on that third line, whatever that would be. Maybe a power forward veteran or something that fits there. But Remy Ely, I would think of offering him an extension. I would offer him. He wants 2 years. The more years you offer him, the less money he wants. But 1.8 seems to be that sweet spot. But the most I'd give him is like 1.6, maybe 1.65. At the same time, it's like he is a third liner. He's not a fourth liner. So don't be afraid to give him a little bit of money, I think 2 years at 1.65 is about as good as I would go. And it's not like he fits fantastically on that third line, Ruslan Hudobin does not want to come back. Who else do we got? No, these guys are both locked down. In the system, McGrattan is 62 overall. He's 20 years old. He's got decent stats. David McGrattan taken in the 3rd round. He's got decent stats, man. I do like McGrattan. I think he's like 5 years out, but I mean, I'm fine with him, Bergqvist, fringe starter. He could be our backup in another year or two, maybe even next year. I mean, look at the way he's performing. 920, 2.01, 2 shutouts. He's got 20 wins in 27 games. I mean, he could be a killer freaking backup goaltender. And you never know. If they were to go on to win the championship, he could honestly move to like starter potential. Anyway, there's nobody that I really want to offer a contract extension to. I was thinking about Remy Ely, but I'm like, he doesn't even really fit that well. You know what I mean? So it's like, maybe we'll hold off on that a little bit. The real story here is 30-year-old Andreas Janssen, who makes 5.4 for the next 4 years. Then he's 100% gone off this team, or he would have to move down to that third line. Jake Virtanen, 39 points in 36 games. He has lived up to every cent of that contract and more. Ryan McFarland was on this crazy freaking... He was on this crazy production level, and then right after Dylan Larkin gets injured and tries to come back, it's like it all kind of fell off the map a little bit. And all of a sudden, Ryan McFarland isn't even on pace for 40 goals. He's not even on pace for 80 points anymore. And he was definitely looking like he could maybe be the Hamilton Huskies' first ever 100-point player. We've never had a 100-point player. Look at freaking Heponiemi. 28 points in 36 games on that second line. He might have honestly been one of the better pickups, and especially for that salary. $3.1 million for a year, and it's like he's on pace to put up 60 points. That's absolutely fantabulous, man. 28 points for Mo Riles. He's going to have a good year. Larkin missed 5 games, so he's not having a great year. He's not having an awful year. Dominic Cahoon's playing just fine, but he is a minus. Doogie's doing all right. Lucas Raymond, what happened, man? Like, Lucas Raymond has done nothing since he got here, And he fits perfectly on that top line. Like, I don't get what is happening here. Brett Pesce, 5 years of Brett Pesce. I know I just signed that, and it's like friggin' buyer's remorse instantly, man. Oh, all right. So if we went and looked at the goaltending, I was about to say, I'm sure Philip Gustafsson's friggin' stats have fallen a little bit, but he's still at a 913, still at a 2.51. There's nothing wrong with that, and his contract is still a damn steal. I don't care what anyone says, man. We got him for a while, and his contract is a steal. Adam Werner's done just, you know what? Because he's getting the wins, he's done well enough in my book that I'm not going to say anything, So then we're going to go to all skaters, and we are going to go league-wide, and we're going to see how everybody's doing in the league and who's leading. Connor McDavid leading the parade. 27-year-old Connor McDavid with 903 career points. Holy crap, he's on pace for well over 100 points this year. Maybe Edmonton actually figured something out here. Tyler Seguin, who always seems to be right at the top for some reason. Then we got Stammer, Nylander, Kevin Fiala, that's different. 28-year-old Kevin Fiala, the sniper. What's his career look like? 400 points in 650 games. Not awful, but it's kind of weird that Kevin Fiala would be in Chicago. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. But then we got Andreas Janssen, who is in the top 7 players in the National Hockey League in points production, tied with Scheifele's exactly, except Janssen's a plus 22, Scheifele's a minus 1. Ugh. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, we still have a great record. We're in a great position to make a huge splash in the playoffs and everything, so I'm not really worried about this team too much, but we are going to skip past the All-Star break and then to the trade deadline. And no, I don't want to give up my freaking starter, my best goalie prospect. No, I don't want to get rid of him. So up against New Jersey and Minnesota in back-to-back games, we won one of them and lost the other. My throat's getting a little itchy right now. There we go. Nice win against the Chicago Blackhawks. Still have a fantastic record. I got no problem with what this team is doing right now. We're still putting up wins, putting up points. With 57 points in 40 whatever games. And we got another loss. But I know we're going to end up in the playoffs. And I know Philip Gustafsson, with the poise that he has now, is definitely going to be able to take us much farther than we have made it previously. I think he's going to backstop a lot of success now in the playoffs. I do want to view Sebastian Aho's stuff here. He is an offensive defenseman, but he doesn't fit on that bottom two pairing, which is what I really, really need. I need Sebastian Aho to fit on that bottom pairing as an offensive defenseman so we can get that like +5 bonus, right? We're going to skip on ahead. We're not going to look at that too much. Giovanni Smith has a concussion until February. So I'm going to say head coach replaces player, and we're just going to keep on keeping on. Hopefully we don't lose a crap load of games. We only have we have one left in January now, and it's another win. That's good. That's good. I'm not, even for Tyler Bertuzzi, I'm not giving you my goalie prospect, man. So we're 48 games in. Let's see where we stand in the National Hockey League right now. We're approaching the trade deadline, and Andreas Janssen still leads the parade. We are in third place in the Atlantic, but we're in third place by 15 points. The Senators are 15 points behind us for the second wild card. Holy crap, dude. If we were in the Metro, we'd be 2 points out of top spot. But instead, it's a tight race between Hamilton, Toronto, and Tampa Bay. My goodness. Let's look at these team stats and see how we're making out, man. So we got Andreas Janssen leading the parade with 52 points. Jake Virtanen still above a point per game with 50 points in 48 games. He is absolutely out of control. Ryan McFarland, there you go. 30 freaking goals. So that means he got 14 goals in the last 12 games. 36 games in, he was at 16 goals. So he has gotten 14 goals and 2 assists. He has 16 points in the last 12 games. That is the McFarland we know and love, man. And just like that, he's a point-per-game player again, and he is quickly approaching his 200th career goal as a 22-year-old player. Absolutely unreal. After that, we got Larkin, who definitely is climbing back up the points list there. Heponiemi still killing it, man. Lucas Raymond kind of pulling out of the bottom of the barrel a little bit there, you know. Dominic Goon's having a great year. He's a -6, but he's, you know what? He's having a great year. Dougie Hamilton's looking great. Remy Ely, 20 points. Yeah, like I said, right on pace for what he did last year, but I don't know what I want to do here, man. Giovanni Smith with 8 points. Austin Wagner, Nick Delorier. So that fourth line's not getting a lot of points, and they're definitely a big-time minus. And he's been replaced with Kyle Olsen, who's played 7 games this season. He has 2 points. He's a +1. Yeah, let's look at the goaltending. Philip Gustafson still looking solid. Maybe not every time you look at him right now. It's like he's getting a tiny, tiny bit worse every time. But he's still looking quite solid. Werner, his stats are falling off the map. But again, he is still getting the wins. That is the freaking thing, man. That is the thing. So now we are going to skip ahead to the trade deadline, where I'm honestly thinking we might do a little damage this year, you know? I might look to strengthen our third line for the final like 20 games of the season, you know? That would definitely be something that I would consider. So anyway, we're going to say simulate up to this day. We will be getting Giovanni Smith back in just a couple of days, I'm pretty sure. Maybe even after the Anaheim game. Yep, there we go. Giovanni Smith back from injury. So all we have to do is go down, take Kyle Olsen, remove him. What is Giovanni Smith again? There he is. Yeah, he's a right winger, but he's actually a decent friggin' centerman. So there we go. Now let's move forward against Boston. Oh my God, 10-5. Oh, that's brutal. So we just beat Tampa. That's huge because we had identical records to Tampa. And if we just keep winning and keep winning, man, there's no we could get the President's Trophy, man, if we just keep winning. That's all we got to do. I mean, our record is unreal. 37-15-3, dude. And like I said, man, I've said it 1,000 times, and I'll say it again. As long as we have Philip Gustafson with freaking 84 poise, I mean, in high-pressure games, he's going to play just fine. As before, in the high-pressure games, we would really struggle, and that was because he had no poise, you know? So we're still the number 1 team in our division. If we can keep pulling out wins, we can keep being the number 1 team in our division, and we're 41-17-4. Holy crap-a-moly, man. This team is, like, not losing right now. Andreas Janssen still above a point per game. So we're going to go down here where we're tied with the Capitals. Oh my God, we are tied for first. We have identical records with Washington. Oh my God. So I'm going to take a quick look at some stats here. Holy crap. This is like a neck and neck race for the friggin' President's Trophy. We got 20 games left. I think we can get 55 wins. Like, my God, man. Here we go. Andreas Janssen, 63 points in 62 games. Ryan McFarland dropping off the map yet again, maybe a tiny little bit, but he's got 39 goals. We got 20 games to go this season. He's only missed one game in his entire career. And it's like up until this year, it's like, you know, Ryan McFarland's only gotten better every single season since he got to the National Hockey League, except this year he fell off the map because Dylan Larkin got injured, you know, and then I said he got 14 goals in 12 games. Since then, he's gotten 9 goals in 14 games. So it's like, oh man, he's very streaky. He seems to be a very streaky player. Virtanen hasn't had a point in a few games. He has gotten few points in the last couple of games. Here we go. Lucas Raymond, another 22-year-old player. He's got 45. Heppel with 43. I could not be happier with Alexei Heponiemi, man. Couldn't be happier with him. In 82 games, he had this exact output last season, and he's barely played an NHL game. He has every single NHL point as a Hamilton Husky. I really hope he could jump to like 85 and just kind of stay there, you know. I think that'd be phenomenal, you know. Dominic Cahoon, great year. As a guy who has been bouncing around the minors and stuff for a couple of years, good for freaking you, man. Remy Ely still killing it. I'm almost tempted to give him that damn extension, man. Wagner absolutely jumped ahead. Holy crap, man. Brad Pesce, Giovanni Smith still 11 points. Delorier still 11 points. Delorier is really going to have to move after this contract is done. He's going to drop off the map, and he's going to be a bad contract, you know. Liam Howell, 5 points. He's on the third line. I got to move Howell, and I got to get a legitimate third liner, you know. I really do, man. So that's what we're going to look for at the trade deadline. I do want to look really quickly at our edit line screen, see 100% what we're going to need. I mean, we've got Ely, who can kind of fit there. I'd love to get a playmaker that fits better there. Or, you know what? Move on from Howell. Maybe toss in a pick or something and just get a better power forward for that third line. That we got two-way playmaker, power forward. That's a good mix of offense and defense for a third line. Or I could go for a sniper. So we could have two-way playmaker sniper. Or I could go for a sniper and a power forward or something. You know, it's like if you were to take like Virtanen and Janssen and move them down here, wow, that's a bad example, you know, because they don't fit on the third line. Well, you know, Virtanen does, but Janssen does. If you were to take our second line and put it down here, wow, that really doesn't work, eh? Wow, that's brutal. All right. Well, you know, we'll just look for a better third line. That's all I can say. Anyway, so I will see you guys in a minute at the trade deadline where we're going to try and up Liam Howell, who I do like, but he's just not getting it done. And this is the time. We got 20 games to go this season where even if we stay at a +1 line bonus, you know, even if we stay at a +1, I'm fine with that. I just need someone better than a 76 who's going to do better than 5 points when the guy next to him has, you know, 35. So let's jump right into it. So we're going to simulate ahead. We're going to skip this day, advanced day. We're going to say conservative buyer. That's what we are. Enter the trade deadline. We are going to try and upgrade. We are going to try to upgrade our third line. We're going to look for a power forward. Maybe a power forward. I'm not going to discriminate. I'm just going to try and find somebody. Maybe not Dominic Kubalik. Eh? He's not a... Oh, he is a power forward. He fits penalty kill line 2. Kopaka, two-way forward, line 1. Maybe somebody down here a little ways, like what's Dickinson? Two-way. Fits in the bottom six. Radek Faxa, sorry. Then we got Brock Nelson, who's a power forward. Fits bottom six and the penalty kill. Holy crap-a-moly. And he expires after this year. He's 85 overall. He is 100% what I'd be going for. He's 85. That's the crazy part about him, is he's 85 overall. So we're in forwards. We're going to go down, and we are going to find... Who are we looking for again? Not Dominic Cahoon. The hell's his name? Howell. There he is. Liam Howell. And we are going to throw in... what if we threw in like a future fourth for him or something? That kind of works for me, man. If we can make that work. Let's see. Trade rejected. Oh my goodness. What if we throw in a future third instead? This way the trade value is a little lopsided here. Trade rejected. My God, man. What do I need to do? Holy crap-a-moly, man. I'll throw in a future seventh as well. These are two things that you want. Jeez, crow. Trade rejected. They don't want to get rid of him. Brock Nelson. What would I have to give you? Brock Nelson is perfect. I mean, yeah, $6 million, but only for this year. You know, what about skaters matching block? What do they want from us? Someone that has some value that we're not really using, you know? I'm not giving you, like, any of these people. That's the problem. What about goalies matching blood? They want Werner. My goodness. Jeez, crow. All right, so you know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to go to skaters matching block. And maybe go from there. It's probably not going to be the Ducks then. So if we move down, we've got, what, Warren Fogle, who is also a power forward. He fits nowhere. What about Gauthier? He's a power forward, fits line 3. There you go. So we got Gauthier, 1 year left. Julien Gauthier. He says fourth liner, but he would fit just freaking fine on that third. Super fast guy. 6'4", 227, strong as hell. All right, you know what? I can deal with that. Let's see what they want for him. Skaters matching block. What do you guys want? You want Chmelevski? Maybe I would, you know what? I would consider giving them Sasha Chmelevski for Julien Gauthier. I would make this trade. Can we make it work? Abso-frickin-tively. Trade accepted. There you frickin' go, man. All right, so is there anything else that we would want to is there anything else that we would want to look for? Because that kind of filled our need, you know? We can take Liam Howell off that third line. We can put Julien Gauthier out there that is going to significantly increase our third line. So now what I want to do is go to skaters matching block again. Maybe think about looking at defenseman or something. We got a 20-year-old defender. He's defensive. We don't know where he fits, though. So there's nothing they really want to give up. What if we move ahead to, like, Boston or something? What else do we got? Logan Stanley. He is a defensive defenseman that fits pairing 3 and the penalty kill. So do they have any other defensemen that we could... Oh, we got a trade offer. So they want to give us Holden and Wolf for Carson Soucy and 2/3. He's got low starter. Holden just signed his entry-level deal. So I would look at this, but if we got rid of Carson Soucy, now we got to look for a new defender, right? Because Carson Soucy is our third pairing defensive defenseman. He fits pretty damn well. This Wolf guy, 77 overall. My goodness, man. He's actually a decent freaking goaltender. Holden, he's only 20. He was taken in the first round a year and a half ago. And he's a two-way center. Could end up being a good, like, third-line option for us. But you know what? No, we're going to exit out of that. Not overly worried about that. We'll go back to proposed trade. We're going to move. We'll move past Boston. I'm not 100% sure. We'll just move past Boston, right? So we'll go skaters matching block. They would be looking to give us, like, Calvin DeHaan maybe? What does he have for a contract left, right? That's top 4, though. He fits top 4. I don't like that, man. What else do they have? They have nothing else for defensemen. We got Graves, who's a defensive guy, fits pairing 3. Gustafson's a two-way guy. Fitz pairing 3. That could be an interesting trade for us, but that's $10.2 million we would be taking on for a third pairing, and I am not about that, man. What else do we got? They got like almost no... They have no one they're willing to get rid of that is NHL ready. Carolina's got nothing. What else do we have, man? What about this guy? What about this kid? Donald Schofield, man. Defensive defenseman. Fits pairing 2. Maybe in the future he'd be someone that we could look at. But again, they don't really have anyone NHL. They have no one NHL ready that they wanna part with, right? Who's this Foudy? Jean-Luc Foudy. 3rd rounder in 2020 by the Avalanche. He is a playmaking center. No, we were thinking maybe someone more like for right now. You know what? We kind of addressed our needs a little bit here, you know? I don't know, man. You know what? That was the only move I wanted to make. I'm pretty happy with this team, so I'm exiting the trade deadline already. You know what? I'm done. The phones are off. The GM has stopped speaking. So we are going to get back to this main menu one of these days. And the trade deadline is officially over. All right, so now we go to edit lines. Is Buddy out there? What do we got? Scratched. We got Ely and McShane. What the hell's going on here? Why is Heponia? Oh, yeah, I forgot. They freaking change everything on you. They got to fix that, man. Janssen, Hepo, and Virtanen. Julian Gauthier. Yes, I want him right there. How does he fit? Oh, he fits beautifully on that third line. Then we got Dominic Cahoon. And we got... It wasn't Wagner and Olsen. It's, Giovanni Smith. And Delorier. But not Olsen. Instead of Olsen, we're going to toss Remy freaking Ely out there, baby. It's still only a +1, but I'm kind of fine with that. Friggin' Julian Gauthier fits everywhere. I'm a lot happier with this third line, and I think this third line should give up less goals now because they are stronger overall, you know. Okay, so this turned out to be fine. This stayed exactly the way it should. But special teams, now I got to rebuild our special teams. So I will see you guys after I'm done doing that. All right, so we've got our lines all figured out. Everything's looking good to go. Let's get through the rest of this freaking regular season and let's get right up to where the playoffs begin, and let's just hope to God we got it all set up again. And instead of just simming ahead a little bit, we are going to go all the way to the end of the regular season. We upgraded our third line wing, so we should be in pretty good shape, you know? We were tied going into that trade deadline, tied for first in the National Hockey League, and look at this, boom, 3 wins in a row. Here we freaking go, man. All we got to do is just keep winning games, keep scoring goals, keep looking solid. There's a big loss, but it's all right, man. We're pushing 100 points already. Oh, we're at 100 freaking points, man. Don't worry about viewing the draft class, man. I got a couple of guys pinned to the watch list. We got Scott Mayfield with 1 year left. I do want to take a peek at him here for the Colorado Eagles. Defensive defenseman, fits everywhere, but oh boy, what do we get? No, you know what? Decline. I don't want to worry about that right now. We got over 100 points and we got 10 freaking games to go, man. Burnaby player gets injured. We have had, oh no, we lost Philip Gustafson until the end of April. Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my God, we've got to call up like Berkvist, dude. Are you kidding? Berkvist is our freaking goaltender right now. Are you joking? For the rest of the year, we are without a starting goalie. We've got Adam Werner, and we have got freaking Frederick Berkvist, who has been killing it in the minors, but like not as a starter. Oh my God. That is like, my God, dude, that is just some of the worst luck. Oh, good thing we only have like 7 games left, but dude, it's right at the end of the season where it's like we need wins because we want the President's Trophy. Now let's see if the boys can freaking hold on and win some damn games. Look at this. We're not even in top spot in our division anymore. Oh my God, this is like a death blow, man. We're not going to win a goddamn game. We're in third. Doogie's gone. Oh my God. You got to be joking, man. You just sometimes, sometimes you just have to be kidding. Oh my God, get out of my life. Okay, hold on. I don't really want to break them up. What about Mikey? No, I think it'd be Mikey Anderson. Then we'll throw Carson Soucy with Scott frickin' Walford, man. What about Walford? Does he fit? No, you know what? We'll put Mikey Anderson up there. Or what if we were to swap that? No, that doesn't really work either. Oh my God, that's a death blow, man. That was a death blow to this team, dude. We just lost two very, very highly regarded players here, man. And Dylan Larkin, my God, what is going on here? You've got to be kidding me. Like, what did I do to you? NHL, what did I do to you? What did I do to you to deserve this crap? So now we got to put Dominic Cahoon. Oh, what about this McShane fella? He doesn't fit on the third line. What about this Kyle Olsen fella? He does fit on the third line. Oh my God. What next? Huge loss. Two huge losses in a row. And just like that, we went from the easy freaking President's Trophy team to being without three of our best players instantly. So now I got to go to edit lines. This is absolutely devastating to this team right now, man. So I go to defense. I got to throw Mikey Anderson back down there, and I got to throw Doogie Hamilton back in there. He's no longer sitting with a playable injury. He missed 3 games, but he missed the last 3 freaking games. And we finished off the season with a 106 points. But with Dylan Larkin out yet again, I imagine our freaking... oh my God. I imagine our top line fell off the map pretty bad. So let's take a peek. And let's see how we did. Oh my God. That's a death blow, man. That is like, for realsies, man. That's like the death blow, dude. Oh my God. So Andreas Janssen leads the team. Oh, with 83 points in 82 games on the second line, career highs in every category for Janssen. Ryan McFarland has a bit of a step back season, 76 points, gives him over 200 goals in his career, over 350 points in his career. My God, man. Jake Virtanen, again, career high. Dylan Larkin, horrible season. Mo Riles, great year, 11 goals, 53 assists. Cahoon had an unreal season. He had 56 points. Lucas Raymond kind of stepped up, showed that he was made of something here. Heppo Niemi with a 55-point season, up from, I think his career high was 43. Ghost with 54. Doogie with 44. Remy Ely took a 1-point step backwards. Julien Gauthier with 29 points, but how did he do since he got here? He had 9 points in 20 games. I'm fine with that for a third liner. 7 goals in 20 games is fine. That's fine. Over the course of a season, that's a 28-goal pace. So I got no beef with that. Wagner with 19 points, Pesce with 19, Soucy with 17. Giovanni Smith took a step down with only 14 points, but he did hit double-digit goals again. Mikey Anderson didn't miss a game, but he only had 10 points. That's not great. Kyle Olsen, 3 points in 9 games. Walford with an assist in his 1 game. And now, full season stats. Philip Gustafsson played 57 games before succumbing to a nasty freaking injury at the worst time possible, but he did have a tremendous season. .914 save percentage. Freaking 2.56 goals against average. Only had 2 shutouts, but I'm kind of fine with that. So now, if we can make it past the freaking... If we can make it past the first round, maybe Philip Gustafsson is back for the second, and maybe we can get something going there. He had 38 wins, 14 losses, and 5 OT losses. He had a phenomenal record, and we were looking like we were going to be the kind of team that was going to end the season with a phenomenal freaking record. And now we've been delivered this horrible death blow where we're going to have to go with Adam freaking Werner to start the damn playoffs. Unless we were able, I don't know if you even can at this point, can you? I was going to say sign a free agent goalie if there was one. No, you can't. Hey, nah, you can't do that. That's friggin' stupid. Anyway, so we're going to say advance day. We're going to figure out who the hell we're playing in the playoffs this year. We are at April, get out of here. Shut up. We are at April 13th, and we're going up against the Toronto Maple Leafs, who went 7-2-1 in comparison to our 2-7-1. We are 2 weeks away. We are officially one playoff series away from having frickin' Philip Gustafsson back. That was quite possibly the worst thing that could have happened ever in the worst timing ever. Oh my God, that was bad, dude. Anyway, oh my goodness. That's going to do it for this episode. That probably just killed our season right there, man. We're probably not going to make it out of round 1 against the Leafs, man. Oh, dude, this is brutal. My God, man. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. So, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the frickin' time. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have a good one.